So, I felt like doing another vlog, and today's been a good day so far. I just got a package in the post from Robbie Webster of New York State, Rochester, New York, and he sent me 2 awesome Blu-rays, which I'll be putting a video up very soon. Well, I just filmed it, but I'll be putting this one up before that, I think. Yeah, vlogging stuff. Well, yesterday I had a day. Had a day. And I've written about this in my blog, which you should check out, by the way, and I'll put the link here. You know, if you don't want to, that's fine, no worries, I won't hold it against you. So I'll be putting vlogs up there maybe every now and again, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about something that I talk about in the blog I put up today, and that is shoplifters. Yesterday, I work in a superstore, and again, just like with the blog, I'm not going to mention which superstore it is. I'm sure you can figure it out, but you know, I don't want this video to come back to haunt me. I'm sure it won't, because I'm not saying anything bad about the store in general, but I just know other friends who've worked at superstores who have said things about their work on Facebook or whatever, and have gotten nailed for it. So, you know, some people just have an eagle eye on their employees' social networking sites, I guess, and it's just becoming like 1984, you know, Big Brother's madness. Anyway, so yeah, I was in work. I started about 3 o'clock and was in work till about 11:30 at night, which is a usual shift. As soon as I came in, there was a girl who came in, and she'd been shoplifting in the store before. Many times. She used to come with her boyfriend, he'd steal stuff as well. And she always has this white spar bag, this white 10p strong spar bag, which she puts stuff in. And you know, you catch a shoplifter, you tell her to leave, and she leaves, and just smiles, and or she get really angry and like, oh, what are you accusing me of? Like I haven't done anything. And I hate that, by the way. I'm sorry, I don't want to rant, but it's bullshit when people bullshit. I hate that. I hate bullshit, you know? Why can't people just be straight up? You know, you're stealing something, someone catches you stealing, and, you know, I remember once I saw her put a bottle of milkshake in her bag. I said, do you want to take that milkshake out, please? And she went, no. And then walked off. I said, you haven't paid for that? And she said, yeah, I have, and left. Bullshit. Just say, oh, okay, fair enough, you caught me, here you go. Sorry, I won't do it again, or anything. Nothing. You get nothing from these people except for an attitude. They give you dirty looks, like it's you who's causing the problem. It really, really grinds my gears, for want of a better term. Yeah, it's annoying. And anyway, she came in and she had this bottle of Coke, this cheap bottle of Coke, 60p. And then 1 minute she was there, the next minute she was there with the Coke in her bag. So I said, have you got a receipt for that? And she went, show me the receipt. Diet Coke, okay. Now I didn't check the date, and I'm thinking maybe she tricked me there. Maybe it was like she bought a bottle of Coke the day before, and then she brings a receipt in so that she can go, yeah, I got a receipt. And then the people are like, oh, okay then, which is what I was like, because I was actually shocked she had a receipt, you know, because she steals so many times. And so I was like, well, you know, I have to check. You come in here and you steal all the time. And she just gave me a look that's probably the dirtiest look that's ever existed in the universe, you know, and I just think, the amount of people I want to punch sometimes, you know, just ignorant, bullshitting scum. So yeah, she leaves, and then literally I turn around and there's a guy there putting stuff in a plastic bag, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. He looks at me, he's like, oh no, I didn't want that, and he puts it back on the shelf, and then I walk around, leave it for a couple of seconds, walk back, and he's putting it back into the bag. So, oh yeah, and then he leaves, and you know, and it's kind of like a thing that I do, and I call it the Shoplifting Troll, where if you don't know what a troll is, then I don't know, look it up, or trolling, where you basically just kind of you follow the shoplifter, but you don't kind of follow them and look at them, or you try not to make them feel conscious about it, but they know that you're always there. It's kind of like a weird kind of psychological thing, where it kind of really annoys them, but not too much, because that's the key. If you follow them and you make it look like you're following them, then they get really annoyed, and they'll get even more determined to steal something, to the point where they'll just try and leave. That's happened before, and a guy's just tried to run out the door, and we tried to grab him and stuff, and it's just, you got to be really careful with these people. So yeah, you know, shoplifter, gave him the shoplifter troll, and he left. Turn around again, there's another guy with the same kind of bag. Now, it was a bag from Shaw's, which is a local shop in Penarth. And it was like a white plastic bag that was like crumpled and wrinkled and looked like it had been in someone's pocket for a year or something. And it was the exact same bag that the guy who just left, who I stopped from shoplifting, had used. Coincidence? I think not. So he had a basket, so he was putting stuff in the basket, and I think he was going to try to sneak it into the bag. And I was like, oh Jesus! So I'm following him around, but I'm doing the shoplifting troll. I'm not making it look like I'm following him around. And he just keeps putting stuff in the basket to the point where there's no way he's getting out with all that stuff. And he keeps ringing himself on his phone and going, oh, yeah, no, I've got 50 quid to spend. So, I mean, that's the another thing that annoys me about shoplifters. They're so obvious. I mean, there must be shoplifters out there who are really good, and, you know, you never know. But there's so many who are just so ridiculously conspicuous. It's like... It's funny almost. I mean, I can spot a shoplifter from my peripheral vision. That's not to say I have spidey senses. That's just to say that they're so... their body language is just cries out, I am a shoplifter. Frustrating is not the word. So I had to follow him around. I'm still putting stuff out, you know, working. That's the annoying thing as well, because you have to drop everything sometimes. You know, I always try and work while I'm following a shoplifter, because it's just like it takes up so much of your time, and they hang around for a while, and they, you know, because they really want to take stuff for free. And I hate that. They obviously feel like the world owes them something, because they always feel like they're in the right. They never go, oh, I'm sorry, it won't happen again or anything. No, they always act like you're the one who is, you know, in the wrong. It's just that really. Anyway, deep breath. Sorry about that. So yeah, this guy's filling up his trolley, and I'm following around for ages, and then he just puts it down, and he's like, rings himself going, so, oh, come on, and he pretends to have an argument and leaves. And I'm like, yes, 3 shoplifters, 20 minutes. Feeling really good about myself, even though I'm not sure why I'm feeling good about myself, because I don't particularly like the store I work for. I don't care about the store. You know, I mean, I care about getting a bonus at the end of the month, but apart from that, it's, you know, it's money, you know, it's a retail store. I don't have any particular connection to it, you know. But I still feel a sense of duty for some reason that I should stop shoplifters. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, I'm sure if you add up every single shoplifter in any shop throughout the whole UK, I bet a week, you know, you're probably talking like at least £1 million worth of stuff is stolen, if not hundreds and hundreds of thousands. But there's stores like Tesco. I've just said Tesco, okay. But stores like the one that I work at, and I edited it there because I actually said the store and I didn't want to. The store that I work for, that's chump change. Okay, yes, it is one of the major stores. And I'm sure you know anyway, you've seen my channel, you've seen me wearing the uniform. It doesn't matter, but I'm not going to say it anyway because I'm just going to be stubborn like that. So yeah, it's chump change to them, you know, but I still feel like, you know, I should stop them. And I don't want to, you know, I don't like confrontation. I don't like going up to someone saying, can I check your receipt? I don't like going up to someone and saying, you know, can you please leave? I don't like it. I don't like confrontation. And the thing is, sometimes they can get violent, sometimes they can get abrasive, and well, abrasive, that's putting it lightly. Sometimes they can get really, you know, what's the word? You know, verbally abusive, I guess. And you just, and there's these kids who come in all the time. They've been coming in for years, and they just come in, they nick stuff, and there's nothing you can do. That really pisses me off. There's just nothing you can do. You can't phone the police. They don't care. They've been banned. They think it's cool. They brag about it. They go, hey, look, I'm going to go nick this thing, and they're laughing and stuff, and you can't do anything. Really, really pisses me off. And I think if they got anything better to do than hang around Tesco, you know, that's all they do is they hang around Tesco. And when I go up to the main part of town, they're hanging around Spar and Sainsbury's. So it's just like they just do the rounds of all the shops, just nicking stuff. Seems to be their whole life, you know. I don't know, jeez, my eyes are watering, I'm coughing so much, I'm getting so stressed out. This was yesterday, I'm over it now. But anyway, this vlog is going on far too long, but I'm just going to tell you that I left from a break, I came back from the break, and apparently a shopping trolley had been stolen. And I'm thinking, oh my god, why do the bad guys always win? You know, I was feeling so good about myself, and then, you know, someone nicks a trolley full of stuff. Turns out they didn't nick a trolley full of stuff, to cut a long story short, because usually they do. When a trolley's missing, it means someone's loaded up and left. But the story didn't match up, you know, no one told us anything, because customers love to tell us about stuff we're doing wrong, or stuff that we should be doing right. And the trolley turned up around the back of the store, which meant that someone had obviously had some shopping that they bought and paid for well done by the way. But they couldn't be bothered to actually drag that shopping over to their car behind the store, and they couldn't be, no way could they be bothered to actually take the trolley back in the store and be, you know, a normal human being and actually, you know, be courteous and polite and do that. They just leave the trolley outside, so, you know, there you go. And to cap this off, yesterday, it was very late at night, and there was this guy who came in. He had this black hat on, big puffer jacket, he had like a scar on his face, and he was just dragging a black bag around. And he's like, "Oh mate, where's the reduced stuff?" So he's after stuff for like 16p or whatever. It looked like he was homeless, and he was with this woman who had this wine carrier with 3 bottles of wine in it. She goes up to the self-serve with him, she doesn't pay for the wine, she's about to leave. I said, "Have you got a receipt for that?" And she went, "Yeah." She called the guy down, and he showed me the receipt. So I looked like a fool. There's me selfishly thinking, "Oh yes, 4 shoplifters in one day, I'm like Rocky." And then, yeah, they kind of made me look like an idiot. But in my fairness, they looked rough and homeless. So yeah, but then I think maybe again that receipt was a trick receipt and I didn't check the date, I don't know. It's a vicious circle. I'm going back to work in about 10 minutes and I'm sure it's going to start all over again, and I can't wait because it's awesome. But not really. Sarcasm.com. Thank you for watching. Check out the blog if you want. Cheers.